Journey of Inner Transformation, a Buddhist tale of selflessness and joy. Once, in a quaint monastery nestled amidst mist-covered mountains, there lived a young and earnest Buddhist monk named Kavi. He was known for his deep devotion to the teachings of Buddha and his commitment to a life of simplicity and compassion. Within the monastery, Kavi had a colleague named Ananda, who was equally devoted to the path of enlightenment. Ananda, however, had a slightly different approach to his practice. He was equally dedicated, but also possessed a subtle streak of ambition, particularly when it came to receiving recognition and appreciation for his spiritual endeavors. As the days passed, Kavi noticed that Ananda would often seek approval from their mentor, the wise abbot of the monastery, for his various contributions to the community. Whenever the abbot would praise him or others would commend him for his acts of kindness, a spark of envy would ignite in Kavi's heart. He couldn't help but feel a tinge of greed for the same recognition that Ananda seemed to effortlessly attract. Troubled by these feelings, Kavi sought counsel from the abbot. He confessed his inner turmoil and asked for guidance on how to overcome his jealousy and cultivate a heart of pure compassion. The abbot, with a gentle smile, listened attentively to Kavi's words. He knew that these feelings were a natural part of the human experience, and, instead of dismissing them, used them as an opportunity to impart a valuable lesson. "My dear Kavi," the abbot began, "jealousy is a common affliction that can arise in even the most devoted hearts. It is crucial to recognize that true compassion and selflessness stem from the absence of desire for recognition or praise. The key to overcoming greed is to practice contentment and rejoice in the happiness and accomplishments of others without feeling envious." Kavi listened intently, soaking in the abbot's wisdom. He understood that the path to enlightenment was not only about personal growth, but also about supporting others on their journey. As the days turned into months, Kavi dedicated himself to this newfound understanding. Whenever Ananda received praise or appreciation, Kavi genuinely rejoiced in his colleague's success. He celebrated Ananda's contributions with a heart full of warmth and admiration, knowing that selfless love and compassion were the true essence of the Buddhist teachings. Gradually, the envy that once lingered within Kavi's heart began to dissipate. Instead, he experienced a profound sense of inner peace and contentment. He realized that by releasing the desire for recognition, he had gained something far more valuable: the freedom from the shackles of greed. As Kavi embraced this transformation, a beautiful shift occurred in the dynamics between him and Ananda. They became allies, supporting each other on their spiritual journey. Together, they engaged in acts of kindness and selflessness, inspiring others in the monastery to do the same. The abbot observed this transformation with joy. He knew that Kavi's realization would serve as a powerful lesson for others, demonstrating the liberating power of compassion and contentment. One evening, as the monks gathered for their daily meditation session, the abbot decided to share Kavi's journey as a teaching for the entire community. Sitting serenely, he addressed the assembled monks. "Dear brothers," the abbot began, "in the pursuit of enlightenment, it is natural for various emotions to arise within us. Kavi, one of our esteemed brothers, faced a challenge that many of us may encounter on our path: the temptation of envy and greed. However, instead of succumbing to these negative emotions, he turned his struggle into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery." The abbot then recounted Kavi's journey, detailing the moment of realization when Kavi recognized the importance of contentment and rejoicing in the happiness of others. He emphasized that the true essence of compassion lies not only in how we treat others, but also in how we react to their success and achievements. As the abbot concluded his teachings, the monastery fell into a contemplative silence. The monks reflected on Kavi's journey, finding resonance in their own hearts. Each one vowed to embrace Kavi's example, striving to let go of envy and greed, and instead, cultivate contentment and rejoice in the happiness of others. In the following days, Kavi continued to embody the teachings of the abbot, nurturing his compassion and humility. He practiced selfless service with an open heart, always mindful of the well-being of others. The villagers who visited the monastery felt drawn to Kavi's aura of peace and kindness, seeking his counsel on various aspects of life. One day, a weary traveler arrived at the monastery seeking refuge. The traveler, named Sarika, had lost her way in the dense forest. She was disheartened and fearful, having encountered various challenges during her journey. Kavi greeted Sarika with a warm smile and offered her a simple meal and a place to rest. Sarika was touched by his kindness and the serene ambience of the monastery. In the evening, Kavi sat with Sarika under the moonlit sky, offering her guidance and encouragement. As they conversed, Sarika shared her own struggles and dreams, revealing her innermost desires to lead a life of peace and purpose. She expressed her admiration for the monks' way of life and their dedication to the path of enlightenment. Kavi listened attentively to Sarika's words, sensing the sincerity of her heart. He realized that his journey of cultivating compassion and contentment had a broader impact than he had ever imagined. By embodying these teachings, he was able to inspire others on their own journeys towards peace and self-discovery. As the night deepened, Sarika felt a newfound sense of clarity and hope. She expressed her gratitude to Kavi for guiding her towards a more enlightened path. With tears of joy in her eyes, she promised to carry his teachings with her and spread the message of compassion and contentment wherever she went. The next morning, as Sarika bid farewell to the monastery, she felt a profound sense of gratitude for Kavi and the entire monastic community. She knew that her encounter with Kavi had been a divine moment of transformation on her own spiritual journey. As the days turned into months, Sarika kept her promise, sharing Kavi's teachings with countless others she met on her travels. Inspired by the story of his journey, Sarika touched the hearts of many, igniting a chain of compassion and selflessness that spanned far and wide. Back at the monastery, Kavi continued to grow in his practice, deeply humbled by the impact his journey had on others. He knew that true spiritual growth was not just an individual pursuit, but a collective journey towards a more compassionate and interconnected world. In time, the monastery became renowned for its teachings of compassion and contentment. People from near and far sought solace and guidance from the wise monks, eager to learn from their wisdom and embody their teachings in their own lives. And so, the story of Kavi's journey serves as a timeless reminder of the transformative power of compassion and the importance of embracing contentment. Let us learn from his example, cultivating hearts that rejoice in the happiness of others, and inspire a more compassionate and interconnected world. Thank you for tuning in and taking the time to listen to this story. We hope it brought you inspiration, reflection, and valuable insights. Your support and presence are deeply appreciated. Stay connected with us for more meaningful content that uplifts and enriches. Thank you for being a part of our journey.